In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of House Flipper. So we need to get some more work done. I want to unlock some more tools. Let's go ahead and get these walls painted at this house. Also, when you go into a house, keep your eyes open on what they've done. On the outside and on the inside, there's some sellers that they want particular looking gardens. You know, they want like a, see, I know the modern garden, like where they were like a traditional. This might be that traditional garden that somebody's looking for, or they want a certain look inside their house. A lot of times that could be it. So exactly what total? So painting and electrical outlets in the bedroom. I'm seeing some dirt, but I guess they don't want me to take care of the dirt. Oh, are there any weeds to pull? I always look for weeds because it's a great way to get grass cutting skills. So nothing in the bathroom. I want me to do put outlets in a bedroom, but it's not these outlets. Oh, I see them red on the map in here. Now outlets are pretty basic. All right, so unscrew it, take that off. I think you get shocked if you do this one wrong, but I can't remember. And you don't have to buy anything, you just have to line these up. Okay, that's a shock. Okay, you don't have to put it in like the right way. It's just so it's not like you have to match the colors. You just click on the wire and it automatically puts it in the right hole. And this is still on the advanced. I wanted to try the advanced to see what consequences they have for when you make a mistake, and that wasn't too bad. Pretty basic, same thing. Just unscrew it. I think the easy one, you click on it and you can probably remove the whole thing. All right, so if I can get this done right without causing a short. Some of the screws make noise, some of the screws don't. So far, I haven't caused a short on this one. Is this going to be my first install where I didn't actually make a mistake on it? Oh, heaven forbid I didn't get shocked. Yay! So she wants Amaranth, Adventure, and Gray, huh? I think that's like a reddish, yeah, reddish color. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a large paint bucket so I don't have to keep going back and buying paint. And she wants Adventure Gray, but do they... She said a certain amount? Oh, I forget which wall she wanted. I think she wanted one wall. So we'll do this wall as the focal wall, I guess. Actually, if I was going to do a focal wall, I think I'd do it here. Okay, so I'm getting 2%. So it is acceptable where I'm painting. And this is how painting skill. That's how I like to paint too. Oh, another one. Let's upgrade and get more payment because I think that's more important. And then maybe I can start working some negotiations to get more money or quick jobs and just take the requirements down. Maybe taking the requirements down will be the next thing I work on. Let's paint 2 walls at a time first. I think that would be helpful. And especially once you have the 2 walls at a time, I definitely like doing this swipe maneuver that I swipe back and forth over areas. I don't think I'm getting 2 walls at a time here, though. Okay, I'm at 13%, 14% for this. Oh, it is doing 2 walls at a time. You just have to move it across. And as long as there's 2 walls that can be painted, it'll paint 2 walls at a time, which makes that swing maneuver that I like to do a lot more effective. Because you spread a little bit of paint everywhere, and you just kind of go back in and finish it up. %. Maybe there's not a requirement that you have to have a certain amount, one color and a certain amount the other color. In that case, I'm going to do it a little how I would want to do it. And having the 2 walls at the same time really help when you're doing windows. And I'll show you why. You go right in here and you do these 2 at the same time. So you get that little tricky part that's like hidden and underneath. It's a lot. Sometimes you can miss. You get that all done at the same time. But I am not going to make you sit here and watch paint dry. I'll bring you guys back in a few. Now I've got the job complete, but there's something I suggested you guys do that I don't want to call it a cheat, but if I take paint and put it in this roller, it's not going to let me paint something that's already been painted because it's wasting paint. I took that as the first upgrade to not waste paint, but if I didn't care about the money side of it, I could sit here and paint the same wall over and over and just keep going back and forth, and I'm getting painting skill every time that I'm doing it. So that's something to take into consideration. It's not that you have to, but you could get a better return on your time if you don't mind using some money to get a job done quickly. And let's go ahead and skip that. There wasn't enough artistic for me to see the ooh, the ah, the before and the after. Figured I'm gonna get over to the next job right away. See, now I'm starting to open up a lot of stuff. Additional walls. So they want me to add some walls. So they'll give me some new stuff. Hopefully we'll unlock some space. Ah, take out a wall or... Okay, I remember this one. Yeah, they wanted to close off right over here. Now, you'll notice that the grass isn't cut. I can't cut the grass. You're not going to... I hate you, game. Sometimes... So look for weeds at least. If the weed whacker was available to me, I would cut their grass just to get free lawn care experience so I could unlock the lawnmower and such. But there's no weeds. Ah, I think on this job you used to be able to pull out the weed whacker so you could cut the grass, but not anymore. Oh, I hate you guys sometimes. You're so smart. Ah, yeah, that's right. This is the closet you're going to be taking out, if I remember correctly. Because they need more room. We're going to add a wall there. Take this out and it automatically becomes the doorway for the baby's new area. If I remember correctly. Yeah, so this has to come out. So this is a demo and a build. So we get to look at wall building today as well. No reason to take out the light, so I'm going to leave it. If you ended up taking out a little bit too much wall, don't fret about it. You can rebuild if necessary. Now I can give this time and it'll eventually break down on its own, but there we go. Get all these pieces down. I don't feel bad, but I feel bad about that house where I left that piece just kind of hanging there. An exposed brick in an area where it was supposed to be painted. It looked horrible. Yeah. Now, one of the things you can upgrade to make this go faster is your strength, because you'll break more wall with each hit when you have more strength. So, which of course is a given, right? Shut the door. And they want the wall right here. So build walls. You have the top part of the wall, which goes over a doorway or something. And I use those half walls to make separations in rooms where I want there to be a wall space, but I don't want it to close stuff off. Oh my God, this is so slow for building a wall. I remember it being so much fat. Oh, it's in the wrong spot. That's the right spot. So it means I got to break down these 2 walls that I did. FYI, these wood floors look horrible in this place. See, I was seeing that red stripe and going, oh, I need to put a wall there. It's like, no, that's part of that's the edge of the one that you need to break down, you idiot. Okay. And there's no faster way of doing this. When you unlock some skills, you can build multiple pieces of wall at a time. I think the most is like 3, or I think like the final skill is like you can build almost the entire wall. You can just do it in one full stretch. Oh, let's get in the babies area so it's easier to aim in real quick. I'm hoping to unlock skill. This is, oh, new skill point. Yes, as I say, that does show you. I guess I gotta come here and look. 3 walls at once, 5 wall. You can build his max wall, you know, and okay. Built wall is already painted, 50% faster building. I think I will go with 3 walls at once, already painted, and then faster building after that. Oh, that's right. You have to use the scroll button. So I can build 3 or 1. And if it's not a multiple of 3, it also lets you build it like this. Awesome. Okay. So they want me to get rid of the crib. And I need to put a... All right, let's see if I can set this over here out of the way. There's no reason to get rid of her chair and table and stuff. And now I just have to put in a bed. Basic options. It's for a child. I think that's a good color. Trying to find a good color. That's much better. Yeah, we'll do that one. Put her head up against that wall right over there. Sweet. Ah, 2 electrical. I was like, what else do I have to do? 2 electrical outlets. I wonder if I can get this done without getting shocked. I mean, once I've got to the point that I can do all this stuff, then it's like, why don't I do it the easy way with the faster? Because it'll just be, it'll make the video faster. You know, it's like, I've done it a million times. But it's still a good process, like little mini games. Now, if they give you a, there's a penalty, like if you get shocked, then you work slower or something, or if you don't do the radiator in the correct order and you cause a leak, that maybe they pay you a little less because of the water damage or something. That, you know, give us some kind of penalty for making the mistake. Then the advanced game, because this is just a little mini game, the advanced mini game has more weight to it and consequences to it. Because this is just kind of a time waster. I could just do the simple and it kind of like just pops right on quickly. I'm not even going to step outside. Let's just go and complete the job. This one will let it. I think that's a nice look for this little bedroom. She didn't lose anything, but she definitely, I didn't paint. They didn't want paint though. The job was finished. In a real world scenario, I would have painted all that. But if the customer doesn't want paint, maybe they wanted a brick wall. Maybe that was their feature. That was their artistic design. And I'm just interfering by trying to say it has to be painted. Something that opens something up for me. Student house to clean up. I think, is this the one that gives us the plaster? Oh my Lord. Oh, this is the drunk house with cockroaches and everything. If you don't like cockroaches, you're not going to like this house. There's weeds. Yay, there's weeds. Okay, you guys have to give me and the weeds have to have a private moment, please. All right, I've had my time with the weeds. Now I have to get in and actually start cleaning. Unfortunately, they don't give you a hose in this place, so I can't clean the house from the outside, which is an amazing quick way to clean things. Flipper News. Are they still alive? Okay. I wonder if their text is actually readable. I'm guessing it's not. Even if I zoom in, it's probably not going to be readable. So I need to go through and clean all this place. Oh my God. I should show you the cockroaches though. Hold on. I can't even. All right. I need to. Fortunately, it cleans up an area when you're doing. Now, with the bottles though, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. Can I sell the bottles? No. I can sell the chair. Ah, I can't make money that way. But I can use this to remove, and anything that is sellable will sell. I want to get that bag of trash, but it's hard to click. Okay. And I'm not going to pick up the chair because that's not what was requested. It's remove the dirt, clean the windows, get rid of the nasty artwork. All right, so where? Nope, in here. Oh, I can hear the cockroaches though. You hear that noise? That's cockroaches. Now later on you can vacuum the cockroaches up. Unfortunately, here, I'll get rid of all this stuff so you can see the cockroaches. Unfortunately, all I can do is just mop the cockroaches up. Oh, pull out the vacuum. So you'd put the... Ah. Now you want to make sure that you clear the cockroaches systematically. Because I think even if you leave like one cockroach, the cockroach population is still considered to be there. And they spread out again really quick. Enough cockroaches have been eliminated to destroy the nest. I didn't think that was the way that it worked. I thought that if you didn't get all of them, I've seen them spread out again. There we go. This takes an extra couple seconds just to make sure. So yeah, if you don't like cockroaches, you can turn it into broken glass. Here, I'll show you. So some people are like, oh my God, those cockroaches are horrible. Well, you don't want to see cockroaches. So they said, okay, well, if you don't like cockroaches, you can display broken glass instead of cockroaches. And then you just have to clean up the broken glass. And you still have to pull out the vacuum cleaner. And you have to vacuum up broken glass, which is actually kind of hard to see on this floor. I'd almost hazard to say it was easier just doing to do the cockroaches. I don't know if I got them all. I'm going to go back and turn on the cockroaches. They don't disgust me that way. I can deal with the cockroaches. No, I want the mini map. But I do want to know how to zoom the mini map. Keypad, which I don't have a keypad. So change that to page up and change that to page down. Sweet. There we go. Now I can zoom in and zoom out the mini map, which makes doing some of the tedious stuff easier. Ooh. This could be a good skill. See, all dirt, faster cleaning, good mop. There's a lot of cleaning in this thing. I think I would rather have a good mop for now. I was hoping to get something that would you could just click and all the bottles would go. I think bottles you have to always do individually. I'm gonna get rid of all the trash and we'll see how that good mop work, or yeah, the good mop works. All right, so we have the all the trash and stuff is gone. All the cockroaches should be gone. I still have to mount stuff. I have to do some painting, but I wanted to do try this mop out. See how good this. The next mop's a lot better. Plus, faster cleaning would really help as well. And I haven't been concentrating on doing stuff faster. I've been more concentrating on getting more done with each swipe instead of making that swipe clean faster. Though getting the new mop really does help. Always clean windowsills like this, because sometimes like that little part that is really hard to paint that I tell you about, that can also have hidden dirt underneath it. Is there dirt behind this wall? See, when you're in your outside, you can go in. Ooh, I left some dirt in the bathroom over here. That's why I always watch the mini map, and I almost play just watching the mini map. There's a piece of dirt up there. And I mean, the dirt is hard to find sometimes. Any little smudge can be will be considered as dirt. All this graffiti and stuff is considered dirt. I don't want to know what was on that bed / couch. No thank you, I'd rather not know. Clean around the windows. What's showing out here? I thought I got all the weeds out here. Or is this considered dirt? No, just weeds. Okay, cool. I didn't get a skill up, unfortunately, from doing all the weed eating, unfortunately. I was hoping. This is one of those longer jobs, unfortunately, that really... There's just so much. I forgot how bad this one was. But this isn't the one that has the plaster, because you'd see broken walls. Now, I don't think plasters, if I remember correctly, it's not an unlock. Anytime that you need that tool, it'll become available. Excuse me, I hiccuped up. But once you've done that job that you needed, I think the tool will become available. Like, if I were to go buy a house and start renovating a house right now, I think all the tools, even the ones that the ones that I haven't unlocked would be available to me. They won't work as good because I won't have any skill in them. So that's basically what these little jobs are for, is to help you skill up and to be able to do your house flipping faster, to make as much money as quickly as possible. And it teaches you to find all the dirt that gets hidden. That way, when you have a seller who wants a place that's clean, if they have kids or an older couple, they always will complain about stuff not being clean. And there's some really difficult dirt to see. Like sometimes the brick wall has dirt on it that you cannot see. I remember correctly, there was a spot of dirt in this hallway someplace that I don't know if I ever found it. I had the really good mop. I tried to do the cheat mode and use the hose from the outside to get it. It was like everything was clean except for this one tiny bit of dirt, and I couldn't find it. And I don't know if I ever did. I think that motivated me to see all the dirt on the map. So I knew, at least I knew generally where it was supposed to be. But I don't know if I ever came back in to this job to find that dirt spot. And if I get to this one point and there's, they're saying like the cleanup job's like 99% done and there's one more piece of dirt, I'll just leave it and leave. I know better, but I know I spent a few hours trying to find that one tiny one. I want to say it was a bug that there was like, here's a spot that you have to clean. And I'm like, I've cleaned every orifice of this place. How can there be a spot that I didn't clean? Some of the stuff you miss is obvious. Some of it is not. Yeah, windowsills are a great place for dirt to hide. FYI. That's pretty good. I will say this mop definitely is working better. But I figured today on this one, I'd show you the cleanup job, because you guys have seen me install radiators and stuff enough. But I'll bring it, once I get the place cleaned up, I'll get all the equipment installed, and then we will go paint, because there's one room that I think needs to be painted. Yeah, clean dirt, mount devices. Oh, right there. That's another little hidden area. Oh, is that it? Where is it? There's a piece of dirt here that I'm physically not seeing. Ah, it's on the back piece of this. So any furniture that's in the room can hide dirt as well. That's where it is. Okay, there's a piece of dirt over here. Is it this lamp? No. It's not in this room. It's in this room. No. Oh, no. It's all the way. See, it's like this one piece. And I know I cleaned this area. Okay, I got it. I don't know where it was or what it was, but as soon as I put my mop on the ground right there, new skill. Okay, so give me... I'm going to see all the map on the mini, oh my God, look how much dirt just popped up that I wasn't seeing. Even though I think most of this would have been stuff that I would have inadvertently hit because I was already going to be cleaning those areas. Just look how much dirt popped up on the mini map that I wasn't seeing before. And that's why having that skill is really important when you're trying to sell a house to somebody and it's a fixer-upper and you're going in and it's been trashed like this. You have to get all the dirt. And you can't put something on top of the dirt that doesn't hide it. Is it the wall right there? It was the wall. And because brick hides this right there, it is. That's probably one of the spots. See how it's clean right there and then it just goes a little dirty? That's probably that mystery spot that I could never find. There's one more piece of dirt over here. Oh, right there on the window. Okay. Let's zoom out zoom in. Let's zoom out the mini map so I can see the whole thing. Do we have all the... Yes, we do. It looks like we have all the dirt and everything clean. I'll get stuff installed and then I'll bring you guys back for the painting. I know I'm doing all the installs, but then I'm going to bring you back in for the most boring watch paint dry. Well, it's reached night in the game, but I still need to paint. Now, I could complete the job right now. but I won't. You know, I want the full payment. And that's why I upgraded to take 50% more payment. Now, realistically, this room would probably take 2 or 3 coats to cover black paint that's on these walls with white. Because the first coat's just going to go gray. Oh, there's a piece of trash over here that I didn't know was still here. It gave me completion and all that kind of stuff, but there's still a bit of trash. I think the next upgrade I want is either faster painting or the paint roller holds more paint. I think there's one for an improved paint roller. And that gives you the ability to paint about, like I said, about half this wall at least with a single grab of paint in the paint bucket. Maybe they've upgraded it and they've got like, later on you'll get like a paint sprayer. That'd be really nice. That would make the painting job like and just be done. Now, if that swiping trick is done right, there's almost no break between what you're painting and grabbing the paint. It flows really well. It's also a way to do a gradient color if you're trying to do something artistic and have some different colors with different gradients. That's a good way of doing it as well. This is one of those rooms that I could see doing some kind of gradient trick since you already have a really dark black color underneath and just do some light passes. The problem is once you've put a full coat of paint, you put a full coat of paint on it. And this job's about completing the paint job. Ooh, 81% of the paint job is done. I bet is it under the door? Yeah, it's around the door. The little tile pieces under the door count as someplace that has to get painted. Couple spots here. Oh, cool. All right. Finally. Now, I do like looking at night shots of the building that I'm working on when I have all the lights and stuff turned on, but it's not this. That's not this job. Now, this one, I'll look at it before and after because this is some drastic changes. How messy this house was before. Oh my God. Now, I didn't fix the chair again. I wasn't being paid for my artistic ability or competence. It was just clean, install, and paint. And then GTFO. And they do show that I got rid of all the weeds, or at least most of the weeds. I picked every weed that was in there, trust me. Warning, mole dig is in the lot. Okay, use a shovel to remove all molehills, but be careful. Create new ones. Yeah, it's like another mini game. A little mini game. If you have... Can I cut grass? Ooh, I can. Alright, well, I'll do that. Alright, guys and gals. I have something sad to report. They've changed the game. You used to be able to cheat. Well, I don't want to call it cheat, but you used to be able to use your first property as a way of like skilling stuff up. Remember, I was going to be so happy to be able to cut my grass and, you know, skill up my yard work and stuff. The game is telling me that if I want to level up my gardener, 1 minute of mowing, 1 plant's planted, 3 weeds removed, or 1 mole exterminated. That's all I need. I'm right on the edge of the next upgrade. And I've been cutting the grass for the last 5 minutes in game. And I have got bupkis for it. You can't use your starter property as a skill cash cow anymore like you used to be able to. You'd come over here and like paint the walls several different colors over time to build up your painting skill or cutting the grass like this. I got it from the weeds, but why am I not getting credit for cutting the grass? I don't know. So I don't know what they changed, but they changed off. But if you have moles in the yard, you use a shovel to dig out the holes. Once you've found the mole and uncovered the mole, here, I'll show you real quick. I don't have a shovel. Pick with a shovel. Oh, okay. So that's one. And so I've got to find the little mole. And this will be a job. Oh, there he is. He's kind of disgusting. But then you just go around and you get rid of all the moles. If you leave, I think if you leave the molehills on the property, he'll come back. There's a skill later on that'll show you in yard work where all the molehills are. Just like it shows you where the trash is or the weeds are at. You can find the molehills that way. I can't remember of a job in the past where you actually had to get rid of the moles. I think it was one of the things where you just had, it was one of the steps, but it wasn't like the seller said, you have to find the mole and get rid of the mole. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been House Flipper. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.